So in this video we're going to discuss jobs a little bit. Jobs allow you to organize your data if you're doing jobs for someone, or if you're doing multiple pipelines and you want to keep those jobs separate. This is how you do that. You go to the jobs menu and you create a new job. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to call my company CDI. I'm going to call my job name Demo 1. I'll put my name in. I'll give a pipe segment name if there is one. And then I'm going to optionally change the passage name template. So for every trigger in this job, the passage name template will create a name that looks like this. So the first trigger will be AGM001. The next one will be AGM002, etc. And the text here in between these curly brackets lets me control that. So if I don't like the leading zeros, I can remove the 3. And N is the number, so now it's just AGM1. If I want to change that to my own company name, we'll call it CDI AGM location 1. If I want to put some trailing zeros on that, I can enter a colon and then put a 4 in, for instance, and now we're going to have CDI AGM location 0001. So you can completely control this yourself. The default is to use AGM number and 3 leading zeros, like that. Then for the job, you can have some notes. You can say maybe who you're working for. And you create the job. So when you create the job, it's going to drop you right into it. This text right here says that I'm in job demo 1, and the 0 in parentheses indicates that there are 0 triggers currently in that job. I can click on this and that will open this window. These are this is where the triggers that accumulate in this job will show up. So I can have multiple jobs open. You can also see up here in the upper right that it says Client CDI Job Demo 1. I can click here and that opens the job load dialog. Or I can come to Job Menu and say Load, and this will let me switch between jobs that exist in my PigStick. The PigStick itself comes with a preloaded job in order to just accumulate triggers before you start creating your own. So I'll go back to my job. I'll just hit cancel here, and now I'm at my demo 1 job. I can also edit this job. So if I want to edit those fields that I created earlier, I can pull that up and edit it and save if I want to. And then you can delete the job, of course. And then as you accumulate triggers in that job, you can export the report as a PDF. You can export the report as a CSV, an Excel spreadsheet, if you will. Or you can export a package. And a package is a zip file, actually, that contains all of the triggered data, the PDF that is included here, the CSV that is included here, and all of the audio for the geophone passages as WAV files that you can listen to yourself. So this is a good way to create a backup of a job for yourself. You'll periodically have to remove jobs from the PigStick. It doesn't have infinite memory, so as you clean it out, you export the jobs and then delete them to keep it clean. So we'll go through this a little bit. I've created a job, demo 1. I'm going to arm the device in mag only mode here. I'm going to create very quickly a magnetic trigger with a magnet that's here on my desk. So we're creating the first trigger in this job. And as that toroid fills and we see our first trigger card, we're now going to see that we have 1 trigger in this job. This is its time, and of course, as we've learned before, I can pull that up and view it, I can play it, etc. So then as we continue to accumulate triggers in this job, I'll create another one. We have a second one. As we move down our pipeline, we'll create a third one, a fourth one, and so on. So now we have 2, and it's indicated here. So now that we have a couple of triggers in this job, we'll very quickly look at the export as PDF. I'm going to click on that. It's going to generate the PDF itself, and it's going to download it to my browser as a PDF file. And that report has a title page and 1 page for each trigger that's in my report. If I create a CSV file, again, it will download to my browser. And if I open that, it will show me my CSV data. And then, of course, the export package function. If I export the package, it's going to create a zip file. It's going to download to my browser, and that zip file is going to have quite a bit of data in it, including the CSV, the PDF, and the WAV files, and the magnetic imagery. So that's it for jobs. Pretty straightforward. It lets you organize all of your jobs. I encourage you to use it to create a new job. It's a very quick process, and it helps you keep your data organized.